Hello, boxing fans around the world. Thank you for joining us once again here on Talkin Fight for another episode of Knuckle Up, featuring Mike Orr at 4 for now, hey, and Cedric Benn, who's in the den, joining us to talk about Florian Marku, that world famous mud wrestler.
What?
Mud wrestler. Knock him out.
Yo, get out of here. Get out of here with that noise. Yeah, man. We're talking about Florian Marku. This guy, honestly, he's a pretty good boxer, guys. Honestly, I like his style. He's got great hands. He's a power puncher. He's just signed with Boxer. Was originally signed to Matchroom. I don't know what's happened to that contract there. Maybe it just ran out, but he did miss weight a little while ago. But he's going to be fighting Chris Jenkins, who's 23-4-3, coming up next month, I believe it is.
Time out. What's his record? You didn't mention his record.
Yeah, I'm getting to that right now. Oh. He's 10-0-1, okay, in the welter division. He's ranked number 1 in Albania, 80th out of 1,909 in the world. He's a southpaw. He's 5'8", and you know what? Honestly, man, this kid, he's a power punching 28-year-old. He's attracted a celebrity fan following from Albania as football stars in the Premier League. All eager to watch him fight, including Liverpool and Arsenal's Giants. Marku's first fight under the new agreement will be coming next month. So it's going to be great, man. I can't wait to see this kid in action. Originally signed to Matchroom, he did miss some weight. I think that's why he's no longer with them. But honestly, you want to see a great fight for this kid. Watch him against the gentleman's name was Rylan Charlton. And honestly, man, what a great fight, Cedric. You watched that one. I know I watched it as well. What a great fight this was, man. Charlton's corner threw in the towel in the 8th round. Just he couldn't take any more of the punishment that this kid was throwing him. Any thoughts on him?
Sorry, I was on mute. Yeah, Charlton, very, very tough competitor. You can see Marku had the higher skill level, but Charlton just kept coming forward. With the intentions of taking 2 to give his 2, but Marku, his accurate punches and the power behind his accuracy really slowed down Charlton's offense. Even though he kept pushing forward, there was nothing that was going to stop him. And that's the reason why it was good for the corner to throw in the towel, because his own pride would have got himself more hurt. Right. Marku was just tattooing him with shots.
Big time. He's world ranked. He's thrilled to put this pen to paper with Boxer because he believes that Boxer is going to be able to bring him to the next level that he needs to be. Domestically and globally, the 147 class houses some of the biggest and best names in the sport, and Marku is confident he can carve his own route to becoming a world champion. He's super delighted to be with them. Benn from Boxer, he quoted that, we've had a long and successful association with Florian, as he was one of our first boxers that we got involved with. Honestly, I can't wait to see this kid back in action, man, against Chris Jenkins. April the 2nd, and April the 2nd, it's going on. It's scheduled for 10 rounders, Newcastle Arena. He's coming off a points decision and, a split decision off his last 2. And, this kid, man, he's got 6 knockouts under his belt for 10 wins. And this kid is a world champion kickboxer as well as an MMA fighter. And he's unbeaten in both. The reason why this kid switched to boxing is, he got a leg injury, and it caused him to have to switch. So, is
that the reason why Florian switched to boxing? Because
he got a kickboxing injury and wasn't able to compete at the level that he was at. So he decided to make the jump to boxing.
I think it has something to also do with boxing. He'll make more money out of boxing than those 2 other any other sports he's involved with too. The financial part probably helped him make the decision to make that transition over. Hey, shout out to Bon Kiki in the chat too. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Bonkiki.
Yeah. Shout out. Yes. Well, this powerful 5'8.5" southpaw is famous in Greece and Austria and across Europe, where he had over 100 kickboxing and MMA fights, winning 3 world titles, and developed his reputation for action and knockouts. And yeah, he switched to boxing after a kickboxing injury. But combined, his unbeaten run in both combat sports still spans over 10 years. He's been previously featured on UB shows where he put on scintillating performances, man. And there's plenty of buzz around UB7 following the implementation announcement of the new and exciting changes for the next thrilling installment of the knockout tournament. So, I can't wait to see this kid back in action, man. April the 2nd, you're going to be able to see it. I'm super excited. Bonkiki said perfect pronunciation, brother.
All right, cool.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, man. Definitely, this is a kid to watch. Boxer's going to do great stuff for him, man. We're going to see him definitely climbing up through the ranks. He believes he's got what it takes at 147 to put on a show and wear a belt. And we're going to get behind him, man. We're going to follow this kid's career. Honestly, I like the way he, conducts himself inside that ring, man. He's definitely got some great ring IQ, got some good experience, man. He can definitely fight off the back foot, and he's good at playing the distance game. He's really good at it, and he's heavy-handed, man.
And he's good at talking trash too.
Oh yeah, and talking trash sells tickets, man. The kid,
yeah. I mean, in his the last, I don't know if the fight that he had against Maxim Prodin. That was my first time hearing about Florian Marku, and it was from the press conference. And, of course, fighters always talk trash to each other, but like there's certain fighters that they talk and you could tell that they actually have that confidence and believe what they're actually saying. So I really took notice to the way that, that's my name, Bonkiki. That's my name. I really took, and so the one thing is, when I was competing myself, I never liked to talk trash because I always said to myself, how stupid am I going to look talking trash then lose after? Not that you're supposed to think about losing. So I just kept it quiet. But I appreciate the people that have the confidence that, really talk that highly, because you have to, it kind of forces you have to perform. Not that you have to, because it doesn't always work out for people, but, kind of, I guess for some people helps you, gives that extra drive to perform well from all the talking.
Definitely. In November 2020, so he only signed his debut, he only did his debut boxing match back on December the 1st, 2018, right? Yeah. So 100 matches in kickboxing and MMA first, spans 10 years undefeated, decides to pick up boxing, wins his debut with a first round technical knockout victory. And you know what? In November of 2020, after compiling a record of 7-0, he signed the promotional contract with Eddie Hearn's Matchroom. The following month, Marku faced Jamie Stewart at the SSE Arena in London. The bout served as part of the undercard for Joshua versus Pulev, and was televised on Sky Sports, so you guys can find that fight. In that fight, Marku dropped his opponent to the canvas with a punch to the body in the second round, and the result was controversially announced as a draw, with referee Marcus McDonnell scoring the bout at 76-76. Marku then returned for that next opponent, which was Ryland Chartland. And that's why he was in there doing exactly what he did, man. And, that was punishing him. And to the point where, his opponent had to throw that towel in because, he was pissed. And you know what? He believes he's got what it takes at 147. So you know what, guys? April the 2nd, man, we're going to get to see him back in action. And he's taking on his opponent, Jenkins, who, is a bit of a seasoned opponent. Chris Jenkins sitting at 23-4-3. So we're going to see what's going to happen here, guys. Be on the lookout for him, man. You heard it here. Mike or at 4 in the den. Cedric, Benn, you know what it is, man.
Yes.
The only show around bringing you these prospects daily, man. Come here to get your fix for prospects so you guys know who to watch up and coming for the next future of boxing, man. That's where you get it right here, man. Mm-hmm. So, guys, do us a favor, man. Hit up talkinfight.com. Hit that subscribe. Buy that membership, man, and get your chance to grab that exclusive content, early releases, and a whole bunch of other perks, man. It's $4.99 a month Canadian. Just do it up, man. Support the cause. Support your fans. That's what we're about here, man. We love you guys. You love us, and we're here to do it for you, man. Shout out to Bonkiki in the chat. Thank you, brother, for all the comments. Love and respect, man. And we'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same channel, new prospect. You heard it here, man. Knuckle up.
Knuckle up.